The best time of the year in GTA is here because the snow has arrived, but not much else. Let's talk about it and also drive an Entity MT without advanced flags. This video is supported by my wonderful patrons on Patreon. Check out patreon.com/Bruffy1322 to directly support the channel and find out all the perks you can get by doing so, including early car testing info and a dedicated shout out in one of these pre-video messages. Bad start. I don't know why I say anything. Friggin' Austin Powersing it. Not a bad start. So a bit of a bad start in this race, but I think that you'll find the footage and the race fairly interesting to watch because, it gives me the opportunity for a little bit of a comeback, I suppose, when something like that happens at the start. And yeah, snow is here in GTA Online. Obviously, this footage that you're watching is on Project Homecoming 5M server, so we can have snow whenever we want. So it was actually recorded a few days ago. But for everybody else on console and the vanilla PC version of the game, the snow is here in GTA Online. Have fun with it. In my opinion, it's the best time of the year. I really enjoy it. I love doing races in the snow. It takes away one of GTA's biggest problems when it comes to a lot of cars, which is basically just too much grip. It's much more of a challenge. If you think it's difficult to, drive in the rainy conditions where you have less grip, the snow is even less grip than the rain. So yeah, it's going to be fun. I think I'm obviously not streaming at the weekend with it being Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, but I'm planning to do the snow threads on Boxing Day, which is the 26th. So if you want to watch those live, obviously feel free to come to the Twitch stream. And then I'll probably stream on Wednesday as well, just to do some regular snow racing, just because we never know when Rockstar are going to take it away. It's been on for 2 weeks in the past, 1 week. They've even added it for like 2 days in the past and then taken it away and then brought it back for New Year. So it's always different what they choose to do. And obviously the most common thing that you would expect them to do is have it on this Thursday and probably remove it next Thursday. But hopefully they keep it for New Year as well and leave it on for 2 weeks. But we just don't know, so we just got to enjoy it while it's here. And yeah, have fun in the snow, but it is available for everybody. One thing you won't be able to enjoy though is a new vehicle, because it seems like the snow content and the winter content is our drip feed content for this week. God, the drip feed's going to be bad for this one, isn't it? And also in this race, you're probably hearing a very different engine note to the Entity MT that you're used to from my testing video, or if you have bought one yourself recently. And it's because the advanced flags are gone on this entity, and that's obviously again because of Project Homecoming, the 5M server. They change all the handling of the cars, but largely this Entity MT is exactly the same. All they did with this one was remove pretty much all the advanced flags, and wouldn't you know it, it suddenly drives very nicely. And that's exactly the same thing as what we saw with the Entity XXR as well. Obviously all these bad advanced flags that I've been talking about on Project Homecoming, they just remove them. And I should clarify that not all advanced flags are bad. They're generally, I think they've been a thing that Rockstar have used to experiment, and obviously these were the first sort of iteration of advanced flags that they were really, really bad, but they've tried with different things since then. And the casino tires can clip fix, so that all cars now don't really benefit from off-road wheels, even if they've got the tires can clip other flag. So there's some useful advanced flags, and the guys on Project Homecoming do keep some of those. But obviously when it comes to the Entity MT, the XXR, all of those kind of vehicles, we did a race like this with the Swinger, and I immediately fell in love with the Swinger without advanced flags, but it has pretty much all of the worst ones in the vanilla game. I'll leave a link to that video in the description as well if you want to check out how the Swinger drives without advanced flags, because it's just beautiful. I'll also leave a link in the description to the snow videos playlist. Obviously with snow being on, if you want to just see all the videos I've done in the snow, I have an unlisted playlist that keeps them all together. So yeah, I'll leave that in the description as well if you want to check it out and have something to watch while snow is on in GTA. But yeah, you know, these flags are just I talked about it at length in the testing video, and the testing video was, you know, kind of longer than it would normally be, just because I was going on a bit of a rant about these advanced flags. But it was interesting at a certain moment on one of the streams recently where I was sort of driving against the 300R in the city. We were just, you know, in free roam, just going to a location, and I happened to be in my entity just because it was the car that I had out at the time. And the 300R was overtaking me. Now this is the HSW upgraded entity that should be flying, but because we were in the city hitting all the bumps, the 300R was going quicker, because almost all cars go quicker when they randomly hit any kind of bump from curb boosting, and the Entity MT was going slower for every bump that it hit. So, you know, this HSW supercar Entity MT was just getting left behind by the 300R because we were in the city, and it's all because of the advanced flags. And wouldn't you know it, as soon as you take off those flags, as we have had in this race, it drives really nicely. And it's just such a shame. And it's the same story, like I said, that we've had before with the Swinger, with all these other cars. The Flash GT drives so much nicer without them, and you know, so many cars that are just they're hobbled by these advanced flags. But hey, at least we've got Project Homecoming, at least we've got the 5M racing servers that we can use these cars as they sort of should be, really, or as they could be if they were, you know, given, not hobbled by annoying flags. So yeah, this was just a quick little update video to talk about these things. I'll let you watch the rest of the race as it happened, because this, obviously, as you've seen, it's already been quite a little, you know, decent little comeback from that initial problem, and it's a good race after this as well, with some good side-by-side action in an Entity MT that you can actually drive nicely. The car's really nice without the flags. What a shame. Damn, this has been a nice race. After the first lap chicanery. What the? Holy, what the?
I'm done. I can't. I can't. I can't do this anymore. I can't.
What the? Excuse me. Now that's a distraction. Talk about tactical distractions with donations. Holy moly. You're gonna have to give me a few minutes. It's a bit early for that kind of thing. Holy moly. I mean, I know it's been a good race, but, you know, I know I've had a decent performance coming back through the pack, but I don't think it's that good. God, thank you so much. I will read it, obviously, after the race. I've got to say, I've really enjoyed this race. It's been really nice. Lovely track in the snow, driving a non-terrible Entity MT that actually drives nicely in challenging conditions. Actually performing not too badly. I'm able to come back from the pack, back through the pack, have some good side-by-side racing. This has been a great little race. Great way to start off the final Sunday stream before Christmas. I think we're on the last lap now though. And I'm about to lap Big Bull, who went into me at the start and caused the entire thing. He was the catalyst for the entertainment of the comeback. What a fun little race that was. I'll take that. That was a good result considering everything, especially considering nobody could see me because of the camouflage. We had some good side-by-side racing.